Woke up one day and was like, you know what, we need another sofa. Another sofa turned into redoing my whole living room. Yes, y'all, my entryway is in the awkward area. The way I rearranged my living room with the TV on this wall makes my living room more open. And y'all not gonna believe, this is gonna be my first accent wall. And I do have a DIY brick wall that we did in my dining room. It seemed like we picked the hardest design for this wall. Yeah, we did like 5 accent walls before we did this wall, like for clients. We had never did an accent wall for ourselves, so we did want to pick something a little unique. The main thing you want to do whenever you're doing an accent wall, make sure everything is measured right and leveled. If it ain't leveled and it start looking crooked, that's the worst thing you could do. And I know y'all see me, I do get handy dandy with them tools. Now I know how to work them tools and I'm not afraid to use them tools. Y'all, it was time to paint, and y'all may be mad at me because I chose black, but black goes with everything in my house. Like, I don't know why, I just tend to venture off to black. Even if I try to brighten up my house, I'm gonna say like a few months later, I'm like, I want black. Like, that's my thing. So y'all, my house does tend to be like dark, and I think it's because of the wood floors, and I want to change my wood floors too. And my husband's like, girl, I know you ain't trying to change them floors. Yes, I am. I want to change my floors to a lighter color. I don't know when. Or we're not gonna afford to, but I do. And I'm not gonna lie, I was dreading painting this because it got too many cracks and crevices, and you got to make sure you get inside of everything. But we got it done, and you know, my husband had to put that TV up before the night was over with. Now, let me tell y'all, we went shopping for a sofa. These sofas are high. Like, I'm like, everything we looked at was expensive, but I finally found this one that I really, really like. Now, I paid almost $2,000, and all I got was a sofa and a chair and an ottoman. I'm like, that stuff is insane. So we found a sofa. My husband ended up making floating shelves because I did have like a credenza style buffet table in front of my TV a while back, and I needed more space there because it's the entryway. We started cleaning the space up, and I started hanging up my curtains. I found these sheer curtains at Walmart, and I bought some gold. My daughter was filming. I don't even know what's going on here. She's doing a hell of a job. I found a gold rod and some gold clips, and that's what I hung my sheer curtains. Now, y'all, I've been having this gold lamp for years, and I don't want to get rid of it, but the lampshade was messed up. I went on Amazon and found this 3-tier black lampshade. So listen, y'all, we start with a nice blank slate. Rooms to Go showed up with my sofa. I was early in the morning, and here I am, ran my ass out the bathroom with a toothbrush in my mouth before my son leaves so he can help me unpack and set this shit up because he'll bust out. So we got it all set up. Then I headed over to Ross to pick me out a rug. Now, y'all know I have this eclectic style, like all of the prints and patterns and textures. I like that. I like to put those two together. Everybody's not like that, but that's how I am. I wanted to get like a 5x7, nothing like too big, and I did pick out the perfect rug. So these are my old pillows, and I used that same fabric and made me some smaller pillows. You know, I like to repurpose everything. So yes, I used the cotton from the old pillows, and I sewed that bad boy together, and look at it, perfect. And listen, y'all, this is the best part. After all that, the best part is setting everything up and bringing it all together, bringing it to life. And what started off as I want a new sofa turned into a whole living room makeover. Y'all, please continue to support me, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.